Welcome to a short presentation concerning the use case 1, always best served. In this use case, we showcase how network information of a mobile environment can be used by developers to enhance the quality of their services, especially real-time services. This use case was produced by Deutsche Telekom and Fraunhofer Gesellschaft and is running on the Berlin node at the moment. For the target stakeholders, we are targeting developers and technology providers. Developers can get the information they get from the access network and can use this information, for instance, for offloading scenarios. So if there is a big file, they can offload this to a certain access network, and they can also get the network position of a certain user. So they get the information in which cell ID, for instance, the user is, or in which access network he's currently in, and can use this information to use this inside their servers to get the best quality regarding the currently used access network.
And of course, the end user will benefit from the better quality of experience he gets by getting a persistent communication across different devices and different networks.
So the showcase illustrates how mobile network information can be used to improve certain services. Actually, we are acting as an interface between the mobile network and these services. And besides the network status information that can be used by the services are also able to request certain resources from the network. For instance, if you need a certain bandwidth for your service, this can be requested to the network and can be handled there. And for this, we are running a multi-radio access network inside Sci-Fi in the Berlin node, using or providing different access network capabilities like Wi-Fi, 2G, and LTE. UMTS will be provided in the future. And you can use this to switch between these access networks. And inside this network, it's also possible to register multiple network devices of one user. And this enables to switch the services between the devices of one user inside this network. And this is pretty cool. So coming to the benefits, of course, the subscriber of real-time services will benefit from the better service experience they will get in this scenario. Even in a vertical handover scenario, when you switch from one access network to another access network, like from LTE to Wi-Fi, you won't see any service interruption because the service itself can react on a certain network situation, like if the signal of one access technology like LTE gets below a certain threshold, handover to another available access technology can already be triggered, and so the user won't see any difference in the service experience. You always get the service as he wants it. And of course, also the developers or service providers will benefit for this because the customers of them, the end users, will get the best service, and so they will be happy, and all the service providers will get more customers and therefore more money and more revenue. Coming to the example scenario, we show a real-time audio video connection via WebRTC and then move through the access networks. So certain handovers between different access technologies are performed. And while these are performed, the service is not interrupted. And so you always get the best quality which is available. And we also show how the service can be switched from one device of a certain user to another device. So the video call is transferred from one fixed device of a user to a mobile device and vice versa.
So we built a little story around this example scenario. We have a businessman who's at home and suddenly gets a video call from his boss on his TV station, and his boss is telling him that there's an important meeting going on right now and he needs to participate and also has to do some presentation within it. But this presentation, these slides are only available in his office. So he has to move to his office to get the slides. And while he's on the move, he still wants to participate in the online meeting. And the first thing that happens is that the video call, the ongoing video call, is transferred to his mobile device as he makes his way to his office. And this is a session handover on the left-hand side. So the video call is going on the mobile device, and then as he makes his way to the office, the first vertical handover which happens is as he leaves his home environment with his local Wi-Fi and gets automatically connected to the LTE public environment, and then is still connected, so there's no interruption. And when he reaches his office, and there is a second vertical handover where he's connected to the WLAN of his enterprise, his company, and as he has access to his company WLAN, he also has access to the slides that he needs to present. And during the whole movement from his home environment to the office, he is always connected to the meeting, to the online meeting, and when he accesses his office environment, this is triggered and also gets automatically access to the presentation he needs.
To summarize what we have seen, we showcased how network information can be used to optimize certain services and application, how it can be used to trigger certain handovers between access technologies so you always get the best networks that is available for your service, and always also how network information can be used to enhance a certain service by showing how that you get access to a certain network resource that is available only in a certain network. And also other scenarios are possible, like providing SD quality if you know that a certain access network is not providing the bandwidth you need for HD quality service, and also switch the service to back to HD quality as soon as you know that the access network is providing the bandwidth you need for that.
To give you some insight, what is planned as a next step for this showcase, we plan to cooperate with another next generation network provider within the Sci-Fi Federation to enable real-time communication between multiple domains within the Federation. If you'd like to get more information on how to rebuild this showcase as an infrastructure, or how to use these features presented within this showcase as a developer, please don't hesitate to contact me as mentioned in the slide. So thank you very much.